Green flag set to come up. On the throttle, looking for those top four. Estenson's going to race his way into the number 4 spot temporarily down into the corner and fall back 3 positions as he went to the cushion. Now tries to take him 3 wide out of the corner and down the back straightaway. Meanwhile, up front, top 3 are going tooth and nail onto the front chute. Give the nod to the 38B car. Is going to be a race leader for Blake Carrick. Carrick bops around the top shelf, down the back straightaway, down the inside, catching a little company on Ryan Timms. Timms falls back into third. Still side-by-side racing action. Well, basically from second on back. Give the nod to the 2XM car. Mitry's right there. Timms, now Mitchell Moles, the 01 car is on the final transfer spot with company down low. Pedaling hard for Colby Copeland. Copeland was there temporarily down at turn number 3, or 1 and 2 rather. Goes back behind at turn number 3 and tries to bring it hot onto the front straightaway. Beautiful race taking place back in the mid-pack. We're already looking for the top 4 to advance. We're still side by side out of 2 and down the back shoes. The number 15 cars trying to roll around. Nick Parker in the 115 was hot through turn number 1 and 2 and pretty hot onto the front straightaway. He'll pick off the number 2 car. Alex going to fall back in position for that little maneuver. Meanwhile, little Peaky Boo at the number 4 spot yet again. Coming out of the 5C of Colby Copeland. Copeland took 2 shots and fell shy both times. The 01 is hanging on by the skin of his teeth, although maybe not. A slide job down into the corner. Copeland right there onto the front straightaway. Still hot pursuit of Ryan Timms. Timms, the 5T car, got myself confused right there. I was watching the 5C and the 5T and I couldn't decide which was which. Had to get back onto the front chute. So Timms is working third. In a 5T car, Copeland still out looking into the 5C car that has the same color pattern on it, back up behind the 01. He finds himself a little 5 sandwich out turn number 2 and down the back chute. Beep, beep, I'm here to compete, says the 01 on the top side as he comes up and gives a little nod to the tail tank. Onto the front chute and hang on to it. Falls out. He was in. He is now back in the number 5 position. The 5C of Copeland gets down the inside. He'll try to pick off Timms out of 2 and down the back straightaway and put Timms back onto the bump spot in the 5T car. Slow one, top shelf. That's Thompson rambling around. The number 67 car holds up Copeland enough to get the 01 back into the mix. Down into turn number 1 and 2 is 3 laps to go, soon to be 2 to go. And that little slide for life out across the racetrack for the 01 of Mitchell Moles is going to be enough to take him out of contention. He's going to have a rough time running down Copeland, but it looks like he might be up to the task. Hot down into turn number 1 and 2, and Mitchell's got the go sign or something. He is not quick at that end of the racetrack, but he is very fast at turn number 3 and 4. White flag is out for your race leader up front. Final transfer spot in the hands of Copeland. Copeland down the inside of Timms. He drives on turn. Now the 5T back onto the bump spot. And here comes the 01 out of the corner. Lap traffic in the mix as well. Checkered flag flies up front for Blake Carrick. Max Mitry picks up the win. Third is going to be Copeland. Timms, your 4th to transfer out to be main number 1. Tail of the field, slow to tuck up, down into turn number 3 and 4, going way up high for the 5V car. Caleb Henry going to try to grab some gravity onto the front straightaway. Here comes the green flag. It is game on. Down into turn number 1 and 2, 56 car. Swindell looking around the outside. Had a little bit of daylight and rattled the slats of the number 7 car with a charge or an attempted charge out wide down into turn number 1 and 2, and now he's caught up behind the number 4 car. Swindell trying to make some moves and unfortunately gets drugged back into the field and swamped by everybody else back behind. A big power slide from Billy Chester, the 3rd, the number 2 car down low. Had that thing jacked sideways like it was a non-wing sprint car down in turn number 1 and 2, and he's trying to make it happen on the bottom side, and so far he is making it happen. Has himself P3 on the field, the 19 car of Thornhill, your 4th and final transfer spot. And now they're laying some distance on the 2 cars coming back behind, Zane Blanchard and Chase Getz in the 91 car. Blanchard out. Working a wheel onto the front chute. The 7Z car gets around Getz, and here comes the 19 car. Working up through for Spencer Maston down into the corner. Races his way through, went out to the cushion, now has to do it again. The 7Z car found a little speed down in turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Maston again down to the inside. Top spot, TK running away from him. He's got 3 wide, lap traffic up ahead. But we got racing all the way back through the field. Awesome to watch. And now Tim Katie working and slicing. And a desperate move to get lap traffic between himself and the 5E. Caleb Henry. Henry working second on the field. Third for now is Cole Colby Thornhill. That's the 19 car on the top side, coming out turn number 4 down the front chute. And your fourth and final transfer spot's Billy Chester the third. Trying to run him down is the number 91 of Chase Getz, and then Spencer Baston, the 19 AZ car back behind as they continue to sail around the complete outside line. So not trying to shorten up the racetrack or anything, just trying to carry as much speed as possible down towards the dirty area. The 3-wide traffic lies out ahead. And lo and behold, Chase Getz is there. 19 of Thornhill just got shuffled back a spot, and he moves back into P4. As your marker for your final transfer into the dance, and Chase Getz the 91's. A caution flag comes out. We go one around, and unfortunately, charging Charles Davis Jr. bringing out the caution flag in turn number 1 and 2. My dirt graph. Green flag goes up. Kading down the front straightaway. The 2 lap cars, then your 5V running second. They go to the cushion. Lap traffic stays down low, as does the 2B car and the 91 of Getz. No battle out of the corner. They'll get the 19 of Thornhill out wide. And here comes the run at your final transfer spot. Coming out of Spencer Baston. Oh my, that was a close one. Very close. Down into the corner. 2B cars hanging on to at least for now. Billy Chester the third's right there. Spencer Baston is the first one out looking in and follows him down into the corner. Onto the front straightaway. He has got to go, go, go. As here comes Baston down low, running her final transfer spot. Slides out across. Chester cuts him back down to the inside. Baston's got the preferred line around the outside. Should be able to rip out and into the number 4 spot, and does just that in the 19 AZ. Billy Chester the third, now out looking in. Off of 56 is Sammy Swindell. He's coming now. Looks into the number 5 spot for Swindell as the white flag comes out up front for your race leader. Tim Kading still on the point. The 5E, Caleb Henry. Then the 19 of Thornhill. And now Spencer Baston, your 4 transfer cars. Swindell, running for all he's worth, has got about half a straightaway to get a transfer spot. He needs a misstep out of Spencer Baston. He will not find it. Checkered flag flies. And those are the 4 cars that are moving on.